Dad, I want to make sure. So, like, before I leave here, so this is what you want. So we're gonna, from the remaining amount that we're gonna disperse right now, which is still gonna leave quite a bit of money to take care of you, right? And again, this is not going to the government, right? So we're gonna put it. I'll just say it aloud over. So if you want me to leave you that paper, I will. But so right now, it's in the works to send about $30,000 each to Joanna, Tony, Donnie, Mike, me, and Chris. Okay, so but then this will be about another 40,000. So make sure I get 7 times 6.
Well, now.
Yeah, and then that'll leave about $6,000 going to.
Now, I hadn't talked to you about this, but I will now.
Okay.
I hadn't decided on how much I was going to give Joanna and Tony. And I don't want to give them that much. It's going to be lower. And I'll tell you why. It's because I took on the responsibility of providing for them all these years. And that's the reason.
No, I mean, Dad, it's your money, so I mean, like, it's just.
I wanted to disperse that remainder a little bit different, and for them to get a little bit less, and that less would go back to my children. So.
Okay, well,
are you understanding?
No, I understand what you're saying, Dad. I just want to make sure, but I want to get what you want. I don't want to lead you. And so right now, okay, so what we talked about earlier, so we kind of went back and forth on this, but for Kat, Elena, Ella, Scarlett, and Coraline, are we going to do Braylon? Are we going to include Braylon? Do you want
I don't think so, because they might get their feelings hurt or something, but
okay. Well, I mean, I tell you that it would
either be 0 or a small amount.
Okay, well, so here's the thing, Dad. So if we send it to Scarlett and Coraline, then it's up to Mike and Gayleon if they want to take that and then divide it between the three. That's their decision, but this is coming from you, and we'll honor whatever your wishes are, right? So that's fine, Dad. Okay, well, then that's fine. I just want to make sure, and I just wanted to record because it's not to hurt anybody's feelings, but I want to make sure that people understand if you make a decision, that's your decision, then I'm not telling you to do something because, Dad, I mean, like I'm telling you, if you want to divide everything to Donnie or Chris or whatever you want, that's fine by me because, Dad, I mean, like, you've already done a lot for me in my lifetime. And I'm okay with that, Dad. I'm not gonna not come here because things change or whatever. But I'm like, that's, I look at different people in my life who've influenced me, Dad, and you've done a lot of good things to make, to set examples. And sometimes I know that sometimes you don't, like, you get upset, or like in the past you would, but then as you get older, I kind of see that what you're talking about. And it's just, a lot of times it's just been more like how do you communicate a good lesson the right way? And it's not just you. It's like Grammy would do things like, Mom would do, you would do, Bob would do, some of my employers would do, and you try to pick the right things. And I appreciate what you've done, Dad. I mean, I think a lot of times, especially for a man or a male, it's very difficult to be raised in a single parent family when you only have a mom, because I think a lot of times you need a father to tell you sometimes to be hard on you, to tell you gotta make hard decisions. I mean, because life's not easy. It's easier now than it was when you were little, but it's sure is, it's still not easy. I mean, you can't. I still think you can be pretty lazy and still be successful, but it's, I don't know, just kind of rambling, but. Anyway, Dad, we'll do whatever you want to do. I want to get it from you, and I don't want to make your decisions for you. I can help you, and I think we're making the right decision because this should still be more than enough to take care of you for whatever you need for the rest of your life, and then hopefully, you come out of here.
I'm a little bit disappointed, and I'll tell you why, son. This may sound ridiculous, but you know what I always wanted to make it to? I always wanted to be able to say that I was,
A millionaire.
yeah.
Well, and I've talked to them about that too, because I said that you need to understand this. I mean, I'm telling you that. I think I use these exact words because I said that as your health, your mobility has declined over the last 10 years, that because like you can't do as much physically, and you always apologize for it or whatever. But I would always say like, Dad, I mean, I can't believe you're doing what you were doing when you were, and I wouldn't have ever expected more. But one of the joys that you still had was watching market returns and watching the things that you invested in grow your investments. And so that's what I've kind of talked about. I said that you got to realize that Dad's giving up something that was one of, like, he didn't have a whole lot of joys anymore because it's just not as easy to get out and have new things and to experience. I said, so you have to realize that he doesn't want to give his assets away, but he doesn't want them to go, to be completely lost either. So he wants you to think about your future. He wants you to hopefully, make what you want from them or for them is that you want this to be a true benefit. Because you could easily just blow through it and be gone.
Yeah, you don't make a decision one evening. What you do is you discuss it with others and ponder before you ever come to a conclusion of doing something, because that's a way to lose everything.
Yeah, because I think what I said, Dad, is I think that I wrote, he wants you to think long and hard to make wise decisions. Because that's it, like a couple of them talked about paying off like some debt and then invest in the rest or whatever. I think that a lot of times the best thing would be, over a long term, usually like investments, especially if you're going to invest like in a good mutual fund, things like this, they're going to, even if you have some debt, you can continue to pay your debt off, and the investment will outperform the whatever you're paying on the debt. But so I'll keep talking to him, and again, this is real good, Dad, because there are a lot of ways, Dad, that like the things I say come from talking to you, and it's like I've kind of seen like over time that like it's sometimes not the way things are said, I'm sorry, not how they're said, it's what's being said that you need to listen to, and you've had a lot of good. You need to go to the restroom?
No.
Okay, I thought you were getting out.
This bag right here, I may want you to take it and.
Oh, laundry. Yeah, that's fine. Well, look here, I'm going to cut this thing off. I better get going. I'll just go ahead and take the laundry with me.
Yeah.